Off play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Pacheco again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Into traffic, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run because with this speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Rice, the motion man right. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Knowing how a wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Trying again, following the sack. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I'm sure Coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. T.J. Turner comes up with it.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on the play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
11. Here we go, here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Let's get set. 11.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's only 1 yard on the run, partner, and that's going to leave him with a tough 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding the spread for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bengals put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
11 MT, take.
Burrow now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to start out at their own 35. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. give left side to Pacheco. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it up. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's get set. Right, 80. Stop.
A give now to Brown. There he goes on the right side. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Escapes the pocket. Shakes himself free. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. So that's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up at a first and goal here from the 7.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off.
And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down, Chiefs.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route was called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for two.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
15.
Mahomes throwing for two. And he gets in for the two. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a two-possession game.
Chiefs 15.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
This ain't what you want.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
11, MT, take. 180, 12. Stop.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
On one, right? Scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Has it downfield, it's Chase. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
And the Bengals, 1st down. First
Here we go.
at the 19-yard line.
Now it's Brown. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push their lead to 15. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And now the Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2.
Point conversion.
Hot. Stop.
They give it to the back of his own lead. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Bengals 30, Chiefs 15.
Here's McPherson on the handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ladies.
Play action, Mahomes. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the 2. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. He rolls to his right. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Looking to throw Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Extra DB out there for the Bengals. Third down coming. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, 43.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Got him the comeback route. Spins out of one stop. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
Attack!
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he's got a man, complete. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Chiefs 23. to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
12, 180.
They'll run it from the gun. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's taken down at the
30.
Here we go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals leading by 7. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Going with Brown on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This just 21 yards down the pipe. McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, I don't love that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. He gets it to Rice. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So even though it's not officially over, this is probably just to get the final score a couple points closer.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So even though it's not officially over, this is probably just to get the final score a couple points closer. Sending him up the middle. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Chiefs 29.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And that's the Bengals who are on that one. And that's a wrap on this ball game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Right, 80. Legs high.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. They did it. He made the interception. And the Chiefs were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati. It's time for some football. Welcome to Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 30. 5, Brock. They're going to start shy of that 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. They're taking a shot on this first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But I'd be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So second down coming up.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature play to end that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Burrow. He's trying another one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
Okay, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go to Barkley again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pass complete to Goddard. Escapes a defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Hurts now on fourth. Chased out to his right. This one's caught. Smith has it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Offense in the hurry-up here.
63.
Hurts on first down. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards. Look it get started.
Flush down out to his left. Working the sideline. That's Goddard. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you could almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Hurts now on third and goal. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. It's a job well done by that defense.
And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
White 80. White 80.
Brown on the inside give. Having gained about a handful there. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
One play action here. Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football part, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make the play. And against really long odds, you came up with a big-time catch.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are stopped in the outer reaches of the red zone.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another for it. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Demetrius Knight has it.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense, and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
His kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. He brings in the fair catch, and as he does it, we'll see what this penalty flag is all about. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Great.
2nd and 10 now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll run for it with Barkley. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Burrow from the gun. He's going deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call. But it's a big one in football, too, and those 3 should pay dividends.
Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 27. Short pass caught by his tight end. Running down the left side. And he gets this down near the 30.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
They say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
From the 23. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
180. 180.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Forced out to his right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Up, can. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Burrow on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and they pick him off again. Picked up by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end is.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running right, it's Barkley. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and goal.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. What? 11 mighty, 11 mighty. That.
A give now to Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rowe will throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Racing down the left side. Devontae Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Here's 2nd and 7. He's trying to push the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And they're taken down right along the 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
We see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals now within And one score in the fourth. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He throws a bullet. That's complete inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First down, a run with Barkley. Broke through the tackle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 70 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
63.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Eagles leading by 5. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, top, 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. trying to push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Here we go. Oh, can. Start. 11. Start.
Burrow from the gun. Makes the grab and bounds left side. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Big 13.
On first down, here's Burrow. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Smith brings in another one. He's got room to roam here. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18.
20. Bengals 22.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up second down.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
That's good.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. hurry this to the
A
line.
loss of 8 brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Trying to push it deep downfield. The back grabs it. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kay, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Official signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Now, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from Cincinnati.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in.